Love and light, beautiful people. Today is Friday. Today is the day of love, the day of Venus, the day of goddess of Oshun, the goddess of love. So today I am wearing my yellow dress. And so today I would like to talk about twin flames and soulmates. I know everybody is, well, not everybody, but this is a topic that is just went mainstream. It's everywhere. And so I'm just going to talk a little bit about twin flames and soulmates and how I met my soulmate and where we are now. So now more than ever, a lot of us is going through a twin flame journey. Regardless if you or the other person is aware of it or not, it does exist. I will tell you my story after we understand the meaning of what a twin flame and soulmate is. So we'll start with the soulmate because the twin flame is kind of more in depth than the soulmate journey. So a soulmate can be as many as one to however many people. A soulmate is a soul that we came into contact with in this life that is come from the same energetic cloth as we are. They are sent to help awaken and challenge us so we can become the best version of ourselves. So while our best friend, our relatives, lovers, and co-workers could be our soulmates, you can only have one twin flame. The purpose of a soulmate union is for your growth and evolution of one of your own consciousness. A soulmate connection will feel as if we have known this person forever. They can be it can be romantic, but they don't have to be. And I know sometimes, more than likely, they are. Okay, I'll go into the soulmate a little bit more, but let's get into the twin flame. A twin flame is our very own energetic cloth. It grows so big with love that our energy gets split into two. The other half becomes our twin flame. This occurs over many, many lifetimes. So, we all work with our soulmates and twin flames. We have met such individuals to not know or understand why they're in our life. Everyone has a soulmate, but not everyone has a twin flame. Just as well as I thought that everybody was intuitive, and everybody is really not intuitive. It wasn't mind blowing because I know that, and everybody has a role in the universe. The mice have a role, the ants have a role, the tree has a role, everything has a role. So yeah, that doesn't really mean too much, but it kind of sucks that everybody don't have intuition. But okay, moving on. Okay, so everyone doesn't have a twin flame, and it doesn't mean that the ones that don't have one aren't special. It's just that we were all sent here to experience differently. Some may have a twin flame and some may not. That doesn't mean that you won't ever find true, authentic, real love. So when twin flames come into union, it is because their calling is to achieve something energetically to help expand the consciousness of the planet. Both the twin flames have the strong desire for both to create something together that is going to help raise the consciousness of the planet. So when twins both master this amazing relationship, they will both ascend together and complete your work away from the physical realm. Unlike the twin flame relationships, soulmates focuses more on challenges, while the twins focus is on growth. Soulmates help you discover who you truly are. Twin flames are about coming together for the service of others. There will always be a strong magnetic pull on a strong level with twin flames. The soulmate magnetic may change depending where you all are in your growth. Soulmates relationship is experienced on a mind, body, and soul level, while twin flames relationship is experienced on a mind, body, and soul, and celestial and universal level. Remember, there are no rules with this. The only way to know if you are in a soulmate or twin flame union is to trust and follow your own intuition. Regardless of anybody says, regardless if people don't believe in twin flames and they only believe in soulmates, it doesn't matter. You know your situation. You know what you feel. You know your intuition. So go with that. Everything else, block it out. It can be difficult, but as long as you know and it feels good to you, you have nothing else to explain. And so I have a few suggestions to tell whether you are in a soulmate or a twin flame journey. These are not set in stone. Just take what resonates, and everything else, just you know what to do with it. So a soulmate relationship feels destined. It feels fated, like you knew you were meant to know this person. The relationship doesn't need to be romantic, but it can lead to a romantic partnership. The connection changes and fluctuates in intensity. Challenges present themselves for change and to shift things around in your life when you meet your soulmate or soulmates. The relationship brings in strong life lessons or strong change, powerful change. The soulmate connection can bring up past pains, traumas, hurts, so healing will occur or can occur. The soulmate connection can be from a past life. When the lesson is learned, the relationship may not last. Soulmate connections helps to awaken higher levels of consciousness or spiritually. Okay, so the twin flames is kind of the same thing, just a difference in intensity and passion. The twin flame connection also feels like it was meant to be, like it was destined, like you knew this person. When you look into this person's eyes, you just know, I know you. Like, this is probably my first time meeting you in this life, but I know you. It doesn't have to be romantic, but the connection on all levels is very strong, so where you cannot ignore it. You can't fight it. You can't erase it. You can't try to be with somebody else and think that these emotions and this passion and this feeling is going to go away. Trust me, I'm going to tell my story. There are challenges, but it's focused more on self. You learn a lot about self-love in twin flame relationships. It's magical. You learn a lot about self-love. You learn when you thought that you loved yourself dealing with your twin flame, you come to find out you really didn't. Okay, so the connection brings a desire to team up with your twin flame so you can create together. You are forced to respond with love as a way to service together. And it also teaches you too about unconditional love, loving yourself and others unconditionally. Most people love based off conditions. I only love you if you don't do this. I will only love you if you do this. But come on, some of these people that expect something from somebody else, they're not even doing it themselves. You want loyalty, but are you loyal? You don't want anybody to talk about you, but don't you talk? I mean, it's just like, come on. Getting off topic. There is a strong sense of past life connection, you two being together. You don't have to be around each other to experience a connection, whether you are romantically involved or not. You can be 3,000 miles away. You can be However miles of distance doesn't matter. You're going to always feel this connection with this person. Always. You cannot ignore it. The twin flame, no matter what you do, you can't ignore it. The twin flame relationships prepares you for ascension into other dimensions and helps to instill a higher consciousness for the planet. Okay, so I would like to add some more to the twin flame, to the suggestions about the twin flames. So it's this quote by Mimi Novik that I really like, that I came across. And it says that we think we meet someone with our eyes, but we actually meet them with our soul. And that just explains a lot about the twin flame and soulmate connections. If you have a twin flame, you are fated to meet this person, regardless of whatever is happening in your life. This person, if you have a twin flame, if you're meant to meet this person, you will meet this person in your life journey. And the two of you will be pulled together like magnets. You will know when you've connected with this person because you will immediately experience a sense of recognition, like I just said. Many people describe an uncanny sense of having known their twin flame or all of their lives. When you encounter the person who carries the other half of your energy, it can create a profound and life-altering sense of wholeness. Your relationship will naturally be extremely intense because twin flames are mirrors of one another. It is your exact mirror. That's why you can learn so much about yourself, because it's just, I'm going to explain that in my story. Okay, this person will not only provide a sense of wholeness, they will also elevate your self-knowledge, including knowledge of your flaws. And there's a potential for conflict as well as happiness. But rest assured that it's possible to have a happy, healthy relationship with your twin flame. However, this is only possible if you can learn to love yourself first. It all starts with self. It all starts with you. You can't seek out for somebody to try and love you when you don't even love yourself. That just is not how it works. It's not how it works. And as your twin flame is a part of you, this love must be honest and unconditional. Otherwise, a part of you will always be driven to reject your twin flame. And so I came across some more common twin flame symptoms. I got this from the lawofattraction.com. I love this website. They have a lot of information about just spirituality, a lot of things, love, health. It's a really good informative website. So the most common twin flame signs are intuitively knowing what the other person is doing, feeling, or thinking about. Plus, you find that they can detect the same things about you. And I go through this all times. Like, I'm not aware. I don't know if my twin flame or whatever. I'm going to say twin flame because you know what? I didn't even know about a twin flame. Actually, he brought it up first. One time, and from that one time I was like, oh, what is that, twin flame? So once I heard that, it's kind of like it was kind of like he put the ball in my court to figure out what this was, because I didn't know either. All I knew was that I can't get this person off my mind. This person has been gone for years. We haven't touched, kissed, sex, nothing. This person has been gone. So why do I feel this person energy around me? Why do I dream about this person? Why do I actually see what his eyes are seeing? Why do I actually feel what he's feeling? The story is coming up, I promise. So sharing many of the same interests, like values, hobbies, and preferences. For example, your twin flame may have a lot of books that's in your favorite genre. Similarly, you likely will gravitate towards the same food as well. So yeah, that is crazy because we both love books and we love to read, and that's how it started. Bringing one book to my house, The Law of Attraction by Jerry and Esther Hicks. I've mentioned this in other videos, but that's exactly how it happened. So the next symptom is often having the same thoughts or emotions at the same time. Even if you are in different places, when you're together in person, this may result in you saying the same thing at almost the exact same moment. And we do experience this. And I don't know if he even paid attention. But that does happen. Feeling a strong physical pull to touch and be close, whether in a romantic or a platonic setting. We never broke up either. I'm going to put that out there. Kind of just went our separate ways. But no matter where we were, I'm going to get to the story. Let me finish this. Okay, so having the same dreams at night and frequently appearing in each other's dreams. Sometimes your dreams will only overlap in theme, but the core message and feeling will be similar. We do have the same dreams. We discuss them a lot. Feeling like you can easily communicate without speaking out loud, a simple glance will often be enough to tell you what your twin flame thinks about what's going on around you. Understanding complex or hidden parts of each other. This can be uncomfortable and confronting, but it can also be deeply liberating and validating. Sharing some of the same vulnerabilities and weaknesses. You may see some of your old faults in your twin flame or have some of your present difficulties highlighted by the way this person behaves. Feeling like it's safe and natural to be your authentic self around this person. For example, even if you're normally shy, a twin flame will quickly make you feel comfortable enough to just be you. And what better person is to be around? There are also stages in the twin flame journey. I'm just going to go through each one briefly. I think it's only like 5 of them. So you will go through them at a slow or faster rate than other people. It doesn't matter. We are all we can all experience the same thing, but it can be different. It don't have to be you know what I mean. So the stage 1, the search. The search stage involves a strong sense of a yearning and even acute awareness that something is lacking in your life. Even if you've never really thought about soulmates and twin flames before, this is the stage at which you begin to believe that you've never really thought about, or that there really is a perfect match out there for you. And I think that is a perfect match for everyone, whether they're a twin flame, a soulmate, or just someone you were meant to be with, to share this experience, this life with. The one. So the second stage is the awakening. You tend to just know when you've encountered this twin flame. The second awakening stage is where you physically meet and the awareness of your compatibility hits you head on. This will often be a chance encounter that is full of coincidences and little signs that your meeting was destined to take place. Stage 3 is the test. The test stage of a twin flame experience is defined by trying to understand your relationship with this other person. It is all about establishing boundaries, testing your limitations, and moving past the purely blissful experience of initially falling in love. It's like the honeymoon stage. Plus, this stage is crucial if you are going to have a more meaningful long-term relationship. And although you are destined to know and love each other, you will engage in conflicts in the same way that before you meet your twin flame, you engage in conflict with other parts of yourself. Whether and how you resolve these conflicts will define whether you will be able to stay together. Okay? The stage 4 is the crisis. Okay? While the twin flame love can be euphoric, it also is involves a crisis stage While this is often unpleasant, the good news is that it can also catalyze a deeper, more stable bond in a longer term relationship. This stage involves significant anxiety and worries about your bond with your twin flame, and the crisis can be just about anything. It may be related to grief, betrayal, struggles with self love, or any number of other things that put pressure on your connection with your twin flame. The stage 5 is the running or chasing stage. I don't like this stage because I was the runner. No, I was the chaser and he was the runner. We're going to have a conversation the next lifetime. You're going to be the chaser and I'm going to be we're going to have to switch up roles in the next lifetime because I'm pretty sure I've been doing this for the past lifetimes. And I think it's time to pass the baton. Remember, this is not a race. It's a marathon. Rest in power. So the stage 6 is the surrender. Both of you will start to give up on the previous need to control your relationship. In this context, surrendering isn't about giving up on your connection, but rather about accepting that neither of you can escape from destiny. This can be a positive realization that releases you both from past anxieties and allows you to better live in the moment, trusting that the universe will lead you to where you need to go. What is yours is going to be yours. You don't have to fight, cry, steal. You don't have to do any of that. What is meant for you is meant for you. What is not meant for you, you just have to accept it. Okay, the stage 7 is the reunion and joining. I love this stage. When you and your twin flame move on to the reunion stage, you'll have a sense of relief at the fact that balance is being restored. And going through the previous challenging stages, you'll have learned a lot about yourselves and about the potential attached to the unique kind of love you have found. For some twin flames, this reunion will be physical in nature. For example, the two of you may finally come back to the same place, agreeing to share a home, or finally physically consummating your bond. In retrospect of the particular form the reunion takes, it carries within a sense of peace, acceptance, and reciprocal understanding. If you can weather the more tumultuous parts of your journey, twin flame energy inevitably leads both parties to this joining stage. After the reunion, the hard work is over. All you need to do now is live enjoying the sense of completeness that can only be found in each other's companionship. That is so sweet. I'm such a lover girl, relationship girl. Yeah. It's story time. Finally. I'm going to tell you my story about how and when I met my twin flame and where we are now. Okay, just to be clear, I'm not going to say the person's name, but just for the sake, I will give him the name Roger. Okay, so I met my twin flame, my lover, my friend, about 10, 11 years ago. And when I met him, it was like, okay, when I met him, my grandmother was in the hospital. She was like pretty much on her deathbed. It was her second brain aneurysm. The first one she survived, and the second one came along. And probably, okay, so when I met him, she was still in the hospital. And it seriously took my mind off of, my grandmother is getting ready to pass away, transition. And my grandma was like the only parent that I had. My mom had already passed away. My grandma had took me and my brothers in. So it was like she's the last of the Mohicans. I really have to grow up from here, when she passed away. But none of that was on my mind. I didn't think about none of that, anything like that. And so, in the midst of us meeting, probably like a week, I think, probably like a couple weeks, couple days after I met him, she passed away. And it didn't even really hit me hard because I was so filled with so much love, like coming from him. And he just came at the perfect time, at the right moment. And so I didn't think anything of it. I didn't even know that twin flames even existed. I didn't know. All I knew is that it was this strong feeling I had never had before. And when I did meet him, it was like I'm really getting in a car with somebody that I do not know, that I just met. Like, who does that? I mean, I know people do it, but I wasn't that type of girl to just get in the car with anybody. Like, but I just felt so comfortable around him. I felt at peace. I felt I could be myself, even though I was super, super young. I just felt like I can be myself. I was different. I know I was kind of different compared to what he was used to, and so, we met, and I ended up having to move because it was my grandmother's place. So me and my brothers and my best friend, we all signed a lease to move into a big 4-bedroom apartment together. And of course, we're young. We don't know how important bills are and communication when you're staying with people. So of course, that didn't work out too good. He was there with me. And it was kind of like we just had this bond. Like, we just had this bond. I can just look into his eyes and know exactly. It was just I don't even know how to explain it, because like I said, your truth is your experience. Like, there is no truth set in stone. There's not no one truth or one way of things. It's your truth, it's your experience. And so okay, so we met, and probably like a couple months later. Okay, so before my grandma passed away, my grandmother wanted me desperately to have a baby. Now, I didn't even think I would even have children. I was focused on moving to California, being a film director, being a writer, writing movies, starring in movies. That's what my head was. That's where I planned on going. But sometimes we think we're ready for certain things, and we're not. I was not prepared to go and do any of that. I didn't know myself, like none of that. And me meeting Roger is really what kept me here to pursue other things here. And so I didn't have a baby. My grandma was alive, but right after she passed away, a couple months after she passed away, one of my homegirls, she wanted me to go with her to take a pregnancy test just for fun. I said, I'll go with you just for fun, just to take one. She wanted to be pregnant. I did not. So we go and take the pregnancy test. She's up first. The lady tell her she's not pregnant. So I'm up second. I go back there. She tells me I'm pregnant. Oh, no. You have got to check this test again. I don't know if you switched. I don't know what's going on, but I know for a fact I ain't have no baby. And so she did the test again. Of course, it came back positive again. So, of course, we had our laughs. And, I told Roger, of course, and he was excited. Before I even started showing, he rubbed my belly and was like, I can't wait to meet you. It was so sweet. Just small little things that he did that it's just like, it swept me off my feet, pretty much. Just little things that he did. And we were more friends more than anything. We were friends. I think that's really important before you have a relationship or get married or whatever. I think it's very, 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 very important for you to be friends first. Of course, when we young, we jump into relationships because we don't know what the hell we want. We don't know. All we know is that I like you like me, the sex is good, whatever. That's all we are thinking about at a young age. That is all we are thinking about. And so we stayed in our place so I end up having to get a 2-bedroom because it didn't work out with the 4-bedroom. It was me and my brothers. My brother had his girlfriend staying there, and that didn't work out either. They ended up leaving, so I ended up being in the whole apartment by myself. No food, no anything. But Roger, of course, made sure I was straight. Every single day. And we both were kind of messed up. It wasn't like he had it all and we both was messed up. Like, I don't know, to this day, I don't even know half the time how we ate or had something to drink or was able to stand in the kitchen and cook scallops and crabs. And I still don't know to this day how we was able to do all that. I mean, we came up with the most amazing ideas. We came up with this podcast that I'm actually doing right now 10 years ago, but with a different name. I never thought I would be doing, a podcast or, sharing my journey. I'm kind of a private person. I don't really let people in unless I'm close to you, or unless it just has to be an energy. It has to be an energy. I'm an energy person. I don't care how you look. I don't care what you think you can give me. I don't care about any of that mundane physical stuff. I care about your energy. You can tell me all day something, but your energy is not telling me that. And so back to the story. And so, where was I? And so, yeah, I really don't. So it was our bum. We came up with the most amazing ideas. I actually finished a screenplay being around his energy. I don't think he even knew how powerful he was. He is the reason why I have started on this spiritual journey. From that one book, I keep saying that one book, The Law of Attraction. And I picked that book up and my life changed forever. When I met him, my life changed forever and still is changing because we are still in contact. We are not even in the same state. But I feel his energy day in and day out. Like, I cannot ignore it. I cannot ignore it. I'm pretty sure he feels it, but he doesn't say a word. And he is very good at that. He is very good at keeping his emotions hidden. I don't know. He's really good at keeping his emotions hidden, while I'm the one that when I say that I'm not going to express myself no more, and I'm not going to say anything because he don't tell me how he feels. I'm just in love by myself. I'm just in love by myself. And every time we talk to each other and I look into his eyes, it's like all that toughness goes out the window. Because I go straight to having diarrhea at the heart. Go straight to just spilling out everything. Everything. But I promise I'm going to work on that, okay? But I learned a lot about myself, talking to him and just talking to him. Like, even now, even talking about Roger, I have a huge smile on my face. I just overly, unconditionally love this man. Like, I cannot get rid of it. I have tried. It's been 10 years plus, and we're only just going off of a connection. Do you know how powerful that is? Do you know how authentic that is? I just can't wait for reunion. I'm trying to have patience. But I'm just ready to hug him and just hug him tight and just feel his energy. I miss his energy. I miss his corny jokes. I just miss it all. I miss it all. I know we have to have patience. I know that we both have things that we have to work on. We first have to work on loving ourselves first before that we can ever think about coming to union, or it's going to end up like it. We didn't even end on bad. We never ended. So it's just that this twin flame journey is it's excruciating. Like, but it is satisfying to know that there is somebody out there in this big universe that understands me. Even if I don't say anything, he understands. Even when just at my words, like he has seen my growth as I have seen his growth. The man that I talk to now is not the man that left that years back. That's not the same man at all. At all. And you even look like your twin flames sometimes and soulmates. You look like these people. Your hair be the same. Like, it's just everything. Like, everything. I pay attention to that too. But we are in the separation stage. I'm not sure if he knows about the twin flame journey. I'm not sure if he knows that this is a special connection that I'm pretty sure that he hasn't felt with anybody else. And I'm pretty sure that he's trying to block it out and ignore it. I'm pretty sure of that. We have the same dreams. Sometimes I don't even want to say the things that I dream about, because it's like when we talk and we have conversations, we say the exact same things, and one and the other don't want to sound like they're copying, but it's like it's real. You go through the same thing, you think the same thoughts, we have the same dreams. When you're sick, I'm sick. When I'm sick, he's sick. I feel it all. I feel it all. He may not say anything, but I'm pretty sure he feels it. And I'm pretty sure y'all just not in touch with y'all emotional side like that. Because I'm pretty sure y'all explain other things. But when it comes to matters of the heart, I think some men have trouble with that. Or some men like to show action. I like that. I want action. And I also want you to tell me. Tell me how you feel. I could read your mind, but I choose not to. I want you to open up that little mouth with those beautiful lips and tell me how you feel. It may not be right now, but still, I want to know something. I don't want to just be waiting and just come to find out, But I hope that you all pay attention to people that comes in and out of your life. I hope that you pay attention to the connection that you have with certain people, because sometimes when we have a connection with somebody, sometimes it can be overwhelming and scary, because it's like, what the heck? Like, where is this coming from? It can be scary, can be overwhelming, but you can't run from it and think it's going to go away. You can't think that you're going to be with somebody else and it's going to go away. I've tried that. It hasn't gone away. It has not gone away at all. And I hope that you all learn something from this. I do think that twin flames are real. I do think that soulmates are real. But just because I think that they are real, that doesn't have to say that you think that they are real. This is all based off experience. I would never tell a story or have a topic about something that I haven't experienced myself. I just want to share my spiritual journey. It is an amazing, magical journey. It's very magical. You find out things about yourself you never knew. You just get to know yourself more going through this journey. And every time we do talk, we go through the exact same things. Every time. It never fails, because I do question it a lot, because he hasn't came forward yet, but we are good friends. We are very, very good friends. I just have to put in my mind that I can't control anything. I can't, and if he is mine, if we are meant to be back together in a passionate and loving partnership, then I'm not gonna accept no anything. It ain't gonna be no back and forths. It ain't gonna be no I love it. She got hair on her pussy. Ain't no be no none of that. None of that. I could go on and talk about Roger forever, so you have to stop me. Because in other shows I will talk about Roger. And hell, one day he may even join us. But I hope that you are loving on yourself. Today is Friday, the day of love. I hope that you have people that are surrounding you that love you authentically and unconditionally. Stop accepting these people that only want to love you off of conditions and based off. They are either going to love you unconditionally, or they can go to the left. Like, everyone has a choice. You do not have to be around anybody that you don't want to be around. You don't have to be mean and be around somebody just because you feel like that you can. Because best believe that it's going to come back around. I don't like to say karma, but what goes up must come down. What goes around comes around. You cannot, I don't care what you think, you cannot bypass that. What you put out, you will get back. The law of attraction is very, very present and very, very real. It does not discriminate. It doesn't matter if you believe in it or not. It doesn't matter if you think this is some spiritual mojo, voodoo, hoodoo. It doesn't matter. It still applies. It is the law of the universe. Go and check out my video. The topic I just did, which was the 12 universal laws. Now I explained those. I really hope that you enjoyed today's topic. I think that I would love to do more about twin flames and soulmates, just so I can talk about Roger. But I love you all. I appreciate you so much for taking the time out to listen to me, to my ramblings and my thoughts and my wild creative imagination. I hope that you all have a good day, a good night, a good afternoon, depending where you are in the world. Have an amazing Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Mother's Day is every day, but make sure you enjoy your Mother's Day this Sunday. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Love and light, everyone. I appreciate all of you for taking the time out to listen to what I have to say. I hope everyone is just enjoying their day. I hope you are surrounded by positive energy. If not, I'm sending you some positive healing energy your way. Please like and share. You can reach me at intuitiverealist9@gmail.com. If you like what you hear, you can hit the star at the top and be notified when I drop some jewels. Enjoy the talk. Thank you. I appreciate you for listening. Join me next time. Have a great day or night, depending where you are in the world. And remember, your reality is created from your thoughts and beliefs. You want to change your reality? Change your thoughts. It's just like that. Peace, love, and light.